Yeah. Hi, Drakshayani. How are you?
Fine, sir. What about you?
I'm good too. Thank you. Can you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, sir. It's pleasure to allowing me to introduce myself in front of you. So myself, Drakshayani. I came from Hyderabad. So I am from Hyderabad. Coming to education qualification, I completed MSc Mathematics at TJPS College in Guntur with 81 percentage. So coming to my technical skills, I know good knowledge on Core Java, automation tool like Selenium, along with the Java programming language, and I know good knowledge on test engine framework. So how to write test cases and how to execute the parallel testing. So and I know good basics knowledge on API testing. And with the databases SQL. So these are the technical skills. I know that good knowledge on that. And coming to my hobbies, I listening music and think newly. Uh, Coming to my strength, I believe myself and I am a motivated person. My weakness is I very uncomfortable to finish my work. My short term goal is I get a good job in IT sector. Uh, uh, my long term goal is I get a good position where I build my career. This is all about me, sir.
Mm-hmm. Great, great, wonderful. So, what do you know about Selenium?
So Selenium is a open source tool.
Mm-hmm.
How to test the web-based applications only. It is
Mm-hmm.
only purely tested web-based applications. It is a
Mm-hmm.
tool. It is free to use. It supports multiple web drivers like Chrome, Internet Explorer, Safari. So and it supports multiple uh, web- mul- uh, multiple operating systems like Mac, Unix, Linux, and
Mm-hmm.
it supports multiple uh, operating systems and multiple languages like Java, Python, Ruby. That's so we have to use Selenium. It is purely testing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, which is the version of the Selenium that you are using or you are practicing in?
Really, Selenium
Version?
ID
Yeah,
IDs
right. But what is the version of that? Version number of Selenium?
version.
Mm-hmm. So, see, you can get this question. You have to tell you are using Selenium 4.x versions. 4.x versions are the
Oh,
latest versions
that's
that are being used in the market and they are being launched in the market as well. Okay. Can you tell me what are the new features in Selenium 4?
it supports multiple browsers where
So
multiple
multiple
operating
browsers it
systems.
was supporting from before itself, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
So
Then what
can
is the new?
automate it. We have to write automated test cases,
Uh,
and it's only purely based on the web web-based applications.
right, right. But uh, what are the different things that they have introduced in
So
Selenium
there are
4.x? Hmm.
components. Selenium components is there. Selenium
Hmm.
IDE, Selenium Grid, Selenium RC, Selenium
Hmm.
WebDriver. This is the Selenium suite.
Okay. See, when you get this question, what you have to do is you have to explain about these features. So these are the new things that have been introduced in Selenium 4.x versions. So you have W3C WebDriver protocol. So it will improve the browser interaction because that is a standard protocol that it will be using. Relative locators you are getting. You can locate elements relative to other elements, right? You have got this as a web element, right? Relative
Yes, sir.
locator has been used here, below, above, to the right of, to the left of, those kind of things you can get. DevTools protocol support you have got, improved grid support, enhanced documentation. So these are basically the things that have been introduced in Selenium 4.x versions.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now tell me, what is BDD?
BDD.
Hmm.
So data-driven testing.
Okay. So data-driven testing is different thing, right? It's a framework. You will have a data-driven framework in which you can create the data in an Excel file or in a CSV file or in a JSON file, and you can read the data from those files. BDD is actually a behavioral driven development. It's a technique, it's an approach to design the test cases. You'll be using the keywords like given, when, then, and that, right? So that is BDD. Mhm. Okay, let's say if you have to drag and drop in Selenium, right? You have some drag
Drag
and
and
drop
drop.
functionality. Yeah.
Yes.
And you have to perform that drag and drop in Selenium in some website using Selenium. So how would you do that?
So first I need to take actions class.
Mm-hmm.
So actions, some variable equals to new actions. Driver is the parameter through the actions constructor. That is the
Mm-hmm.
must prerequisite. So after that, I need to locate the web element, which element I have to drag and drop. So those two elements I take. Then after end of the drag and drop element, we must be include uh, build method and performance method. Build method it means to create an action. Performance it means to complete that actions.
Mm-hmm. Build actions and perform actions you're telling.
Yes.
Okay.
Without build action, performance action, we cannot drag and drop that elements.
Okay. Can you write the code and can you explain it to me? Can you share
Yes.
your screen if you have Notepad, Notepad++, or if you can write that code?
So this is one element, sir.
Mm-hmm. Great.
First element.
Okay. Hmm. You want to perform drag and drop. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm.
Have to take next element, two elements. So here,
Uh,
it dot
hmm.
drag, drag and drop method.
Hmm.
So source and target you have to give.
Yes.
E1 is the
Perfect.
E2.
Hmm.
So end of
So how
the
would you do?
statement, we can write build. So
Hmm.
build method and perform method. So here, so this is the code.
Hmm. So you are using actions class.
Yes.
Okay. So you have to build is fine, perform is also fine, but you will have to click on that element, right? And then you'll have to move that element, right?
Yes.
So see, what you can do here is, uh, see, now is the screen visible to you,
Yes, sir. It's
right?
fine.
So
Yes.
first of all, we'll take that web element on which drag and drop operation needs to be performed. So this is your from element. Let's say this variable name is from element.
Yes.
Then we will take the web element to which the object is to be dropped, right? Or to what extent we need to do. So it needs to be dropped to some particular location, right? So that is two
Yes.
element.
Two elements.
Now you'll create the object of the actions class to build the composite action. So actions builder equal to new actions. Then you'll build a drag and drop action, right? Action drag and drop equal to builder dot click and hold from element, click and hold,
On
right?
hold.
Then move, then release it, right? And then
Okay.
build, right? And then at the end, we'll perform the drag and drop action. Clear?
So
So
I
that's
have
how
to write directly.
you have to write this kind of a sorry, directly means sorry.
So that means I have to take two elements by using drag and drop methods. At the same time, I call the at the time performance method.
Yes, yes, yes. You can use that directly.
But
That's
you have to
fine.
write briefly explanation.
Yeah, yeah. Either you explain it briefly, like this comments thing, or you are, if the interviewer is interacting with you, then you can discuss with him. See, this is one of the element. This is second of the. Let's say you are my interviewer, so I'll write and I'll explain. Rakshayani, this is my second element. This is my third. Or you can also have a discussion with them, like when are they looking for the explanation? Is it the end of the code once you complete writing your code, or is it at the beginning or parallelly? So you can have those kind of discussions, interactions with them, right? Okay. Now what you need to do is, there is an e-commerce website, and in that you have got an add to cart functionality. Okay. Are you aware about add to cart and e-commerce? You must be using it, right? A lot. Okay. So now there is an add to cart functionality. Okay. And there's an e-commerce website. What would you automate for the add to cart functionality? What would be your test scenarios? What would be your approach? Right?
So first, I need
Mm,
to go first login functionality with the
mm,
valid credentials.
mm,
Then move on to the home page. Then I
mm,
click randomly one product.
mm,
So if I buy that, first I need to add to cart. Then after I buy that product.
mm.
So after that I go to the payment method.
Correct. Okay. What else?
I click the active button card. Is active button is working or not? First one.
Mm,
Before that, it is available or not that button. I need to check those kinds of parameters.
okay. Fine. And what would be your approach from the automation perspective?
From automated perspective.
Hmm.
So
How will
first
you
set
automate
up
it?
the first I set up the driver. Then after the driver that window maximize that. I have to insert one implicit weight. So
Mm,
it's whenever it's a synchronous problem occur, that implement weight it's handle that. So then after I launch the browser, then go to randomly click one product.
mm. Then
Then after I need to click the add to button card.
click
So
the
that
add
product,
to cart button. Okay.
so that button is
How
working
you'll
or not.
perform the click, right? How you'll perform the click. Before that, you'll have to
Click
get some
method.
click method.
First,
But
I need to locate the locator,
locator.
web
So
element
which,
locators.
yeah, which are the different locators that you can use?
So ID locator is their name,
Mm,
tag name, class name,
mm-hmm,
and XPath, CSS selectors. So those kinds of locators is there in available in
mm,
Selenium.
mm. Okay. I am sending you one link in the chat box. Can you open this link in your
Yes, sir,
laptop?
sure.
Hmm. And share your screen. Open this link first in the web browser.
It's open.
It's open. Yeah. Can you share your screen now?
It's
Okay. Now scroll down. Okay. Can you see? No, no. First mobile. If you can see first mobile.
this one, sir.
Okay. Yes. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay. This is the mobile. The name is some Etel A9 feature phone.
Airtel, yes.
Yeah. US $15.15. Like that is the price. 1245. Okay. Find out the locator for this particular price option. Can you find the locator?
Sure, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Reliable locator you have to find such that the automation script gets passed.
This one actually price or name. So which one you
Sorry, the
uh,
price one. The
price
below
only.
price is there, no? Yeah.
So entire price.
Yeah, yeah. Entire price or just the $15 one.
This one.
Yeah, yeah.
So span class. So class 7. First I need to take by class. Check it. Right down.
Are you writing somewhere?
Yes, sir.
I'm unable to see that.
So
Mm-hmm. So are you getting the locator? Are you getting one of one?
as class name, I have to take class name locator.
Class name you have taken as a locator. Okay, can you show me the locator?
Sir, my screen is available.
This kapruka.com is visible. The website that you
Hold on.
have opened, that is visible. The Chrome browser.
Okay.
I think Chrome, not Chrome, Edge browser is there. That is visible.
So this one, sir. Have to take this.
You're
This
taking this,
indicates the
hmm, but are you getting one of one using that?
so we can use tag name also by XPath locator.
You are using XPath. Okay, can you create that XPath and showcase to me?
Okay, sir.
Uh,
So my screen is available, sir.
Screen is visible, but are you writing
Notepad.
XPath?
Ah,
Notepad. No,
yes,
no,
sir.
Notepad is not visible. Edge browser is visible.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. So now,
Yeah, yeah. Now it's visible. Okay, fine. You have taken this by dot class name. Can you take this XPath and search there if this is the correct locator that you are getting?
by using XPath, I have to.
Right. So you have taken this, right? By dot. So can you search it on the web page if this is a unique and reliable XPath?
So reliable XPath means relative XPath I have to use.
Relative XPath or class
Yes, sir.
name. Yeah. Is this getting
Class name.
one of one you are getting there?
So first I write the XPath of this function. So here first take double tag. Tag name is span. The date attribute is class name equals to. So here this is the XPath. Sir.
Hmm.
Here, this is tag name and at the rate means here locate attribute name, attribute value of the attribute.
So can you check on the website if you're getting one of one for this locator? Can you copy this locator from Notepad to the browser?
Locator span.
Hmm. Can you copy this locator to the browser and check? Hello, Drakshani?
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
can you copy this locator and check in the browser? Yeah, copy this locator from the Notepad++ and check in the browser.
I have to write full syntax.
No, just copy this locator and take
So
it to the
that's it.
website. Yeah, can you show the website now? I'm seeing the Notepad screen now. Can you take me to that? Can you screen share to that Edge browser in which you are checking?
It's browsers.
Mm-hmm.
So here 3, 4 classes is available.
No, I'm not seeing the website. I'm just seeing the Notepad. Can you share your website, please? Okay, do one thing. Copy this XPath. I'm stopping your screen sharing. Now share your website. Share your website which you have taken. Can you please screen share your website?
Now it's visible, sir.
Yes, visible. Okay, now copy that XPath that you had taken. Copy that and paste it here.
It's XPaths.
No, not this XPath. You have already created an XPath on the Notepad file,
Yes.
right? Copy that XPath and paste it here and check.
Where it is says. Where it is check, sir.
Here only in the browser itself. So wait. Let me do one thing. Let me share my screen so that you get an idea. Okay, now is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
So you can see, you can open this website in the Chrome browser, and what you can do is you can create your own customized XPath. You can take class, but
Yes.
again, classes are at times not reliable, right? You can create an XPath using normalized space equal to US dollar 15.12. This you can take. You can also take 1245. That also you can take, right?
So text
Convert it
text
local.
method.
Yeah, normalize space. Text also you can take, but why
Take
are we
contains
going for
method.
normalize? Yeah, why are we going for normalized space here? Because between 15 and between dollar currency symbol, there is a space, right? So
Yes, sir.
normalized space is used for taking care of the trailing spaces for the spaces, beginning space, or in between you have these kind of things, white spaces, right? So those
Okay.
things you can use.
So please 1 minute.
Okay, okay, fine. So XPath is done now. Okay, great. So you got an idea, right? Now
Yes.
coming back to that question, how you will automate the add to cart feature, right? So what all things you will do in that, right? So first of all, what you will have to do is you will have this kind of scenarios, like you will add a single item to the cart and verify if there is a single item in that and the single price is displayed. You'll add multiple quantities of the same item to the cart. You'll add different products to the cart
Different
and verify the
products.
total.
So out of stock where
Out of
items
stock
also.
items and validate the error message. Then you'll add an item, you'll log out, you'll log back in, and then if you'll check if the cart persists, remove items from the cart and verify the updated total. Test add to cart on different browsers and devices, right? And your approaches, you'll be using the Selenium, you'll identify the controls, the
Content.
locators, and you can put assertions for cart totals, item counts, whatever the messages, validation messages, error messages that you are getting, right? Those all things you can automate. Clear?
Questionnaires. Yes.
Okay, great. Fine. What do you know about Git?
I don't know knowledge in this.
Okay, okay, no problem. Fine. So now let me share my screen. Uh, let's say you have to automate. Let me go to one of the category. Let's say you have to automate this particular scenario. Okay. The price of this particular chocolate is displayed as rupees 1892 or $22, right? So how will you automate this scenario?
First, I need to go through the website and
Website. Okay.
I search. I search that uh, particular chocolate cover. So
Hmm.
the text I entered and the search provision.
Okay. Then,
I think.
okay, no worries. See, what you can do is if you get this question in an interview, then basically you have to showcase this thing. First of all, you will understand the functionality. The manually you will do the flow, perform that particular test case which you have to automate. First, cover it manually so that you get an idea of the flow, you get an idea of the functionality, you get to know what are the different behaviors of this application, how it is working, right? That you will do. Then what you will do is you will identify in your framework if this locator is already been present or not. Many team members are there in the automation team, right? And if it's already in progress, the automation is already in progress, you can check whether the product that automation is being really done or not done, right? The locator is being created or not, the pages are available or not, the methods like get set, those particular methods are available or not, those kind of things you will do, right? If they are available, you will reuse those methods. If they are not available, then you will have to create your own locators, and you'll have to keep a checkpoint on the price. Now, this price is a dynamic thing, right? Today, this price is, for example, $22. Tomorrow, it can be 24, 26, it can be 20 as well. So, you cannot hard code this price here, right? You cannot put this thing hard coded because tomorrow, if the customer is telling that I want to go for some discounts or for some offers, there's a big festival
Yes.
and I have to go for offers. So, this price might be getting reduced as well. And at that time, that is a correct behavior, but your automation script will fail because it is hard coded to $22, right? So what you can do is you can have these kind of discussions with your development team, with your project managers, and you can tell them that whenever there is a change in the price of the product, then they, they need to, the dev team or the product owners, they need to update the QA team as well. and accordingly the test automation team will do the changes.
Okay.
All right, clear?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, now tell me, what is the difference between find element and find elements?
So find the element is a method. It returns the single web elements.
Hmm.
So if the element is not founded, then it throw the no such element.
Okay.
So the exception, no such element exception, it will throw. So
Hmm.
find elements is written the list of web elements. So if those elements is not founded, so there is no exception will throw. It will just return the list list of web elements 0.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. What do you know about XPath?
So XPath to find it is used to find the dynamic web elements.
Hmm.
So there are two types is there. Absolute XPath, relative XPath. Coming
Hmm.
to absolute XPath, it is the root element from the web page. Have to write root element from the web page. If any changes, slight changes in the DOM
Hmm.
structure, makes the absolute XPath is failure. That is the drawback of absolute XPath.
Okay.
Coming to relative XPath, it is starting from two forward slashes, and it is locate the relative location. How to find the dynamic elements on the web page at
Hmm.
relative location.
Hmm.
So most of the times, relative XPath we have to use in the on the web applications.
Hmm. Okay. Fine. So you'll go for relative XPath, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay. Great.
functions is the contains method starts with the text method is the
Mm-hmm.
to find the dynamic web element. We can go through the contains method.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. What is tail element reference exception?
Exceptions.
Yeah. Yeah. What is tail element reference exception?
So, so I don't know about that.
Okay. Okay. No worries.
So there is
Okay.
no a number of exceptions is there in the Selenium, like
Mm-hmm.
no alert index, window not visible, alert
Okay.
window,
Can you
alert
tell?
not
Yeah. Few
visible,
of the exceptions. Yeah. Can you tell and explain these exceptions
WebDriver
that you are telling?
exceptions,
Okay. What is WebDriver
no such
exception?
elements,
When do you get this
element
exception?
element is not visible exceptions.
Okay.
So
Element not visible.
5 or 6 exceptions I know that.
Okay.
When I
Great.
work that I know that
Great.
exceptions.
Wonderful. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you know about CSS selector?
CXS is stands for cascading style streets. So we can use the class name and ID name also.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to locate the class name along with the CSS selector. We need to indicate dot. So coming to ID, we need to indicate the hash.
Mm-hmm.
So CSS selector of class name dot attribute of the value of the
Okay.
attribute.
Okay. Do one thing. Share your screen. Open that website, the same website that I gave you earlier. Mm-hmm. Okay. Click on that profile icon. Click on that
This
profile icon. Profile icon at the top right. Top right, it is there. Top right. Extreme top right.
wait 1 minute.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah. Click on that. Click on that icon.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now can you find the CSS selector for this enter email text box is there, right? Enter email,
Enter.
yeah, enter
Okay.
email text box is there, no?
So here input is the tag name, sir.
In,
Hash is the example input email one is the ID of the attribute.
hmm,
If you want to use class dot form control is the class name.
okay. But how, what is the CSS selector? How you'll find the CSS selector for this? You have to find the CSS selector. You are aware about CSS selector, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So we can use placeholder attribute also, ID value, type, name. These are the available. We have to indicate the CSS selector. So I need to share. It's visible, sir?
Wait. I'm asking you about CSS selector, right?
Yes, sir.
So in CSS selector, you can take this uh, ID. Example input email one is there, right?
Yes, sir.
And you can create that CSS selector. So how you'll write hashtag. So if you can see the ID is visible to you, right? ID is equal to example input email one.
Yes, sir. That
So if
one
you have
ID.
to, yeah, if you have to write the relative CSS selector for this, right? So how you'll write
Yes, sir.
hashtag example input email one.
ID hashtag. Yes,
Yes. Clear?
yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay then, Drakshayani, I am done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Um,
Yeah.
So have to take screenshots,
Wait.
take picture
I'm
whenever you have to ask the questions.